How are we doing, everybody?
Hola.
Welcome to another episode of Getting Jilly With It. I'm Will.
I'm Audrey.
And today I've lost my voice.
Yeah.
But we are playing a game. What are we playing today?
Mindbug.
So we are playing Mindbug. Mindbug is currently up on Kickstarter. It is a simple card game, 48 cards in this deck. However, you only use 20 while you're playing the game. Well, 24 if you count our Mindbugs. There's no setup. There's no deck construction. You basically just play what's out of this box each time. Each player basically goes out of the same deck. So we have one deck of cards down here on the bottom. Let's go ahead and switch this over. There we go. So we are going to play out of this same combined deck. The way that works is each of us is going to get 10 cards. That is going to be our entire hand. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, so we each have our 10 cards. This is our entire deck for the entire game. It is a pretty quick game. It says it can take, between 15 to 25 minutes. We expect this to be a pretty quick game. And then we each have 3 hit points. So this is Audrey's 3 hit points. And then here are my 3 hit points. That way we know. You can use cards. You can use really anything you want for your hit points, a dice or what have you. We'll keep the rest of the cards over here. That way, in case there are some heal mechanics or some abilities. So on our turn, we're going to be able to do one of 2 things. We're going to be able to play a bug or a creature into the play area. Or if we already have a creature into the play area, we're going to be able to attack and fulfill that obligation or their attack moves. It is a simple numbers game. If I attack with a 4 and Audrey blocks with a 7, mine gets knocked out. Now, there are some that might have some effects like poison or something like that that might change those mechanics. Or sneaky, for example. The only way you can block a sneaky is with a sneaky. So you have to actually be sneaky to block a sneaky. So there are some different mechanics like that. I think there's about 5 different things. There's hunter, there's frenzy, hunter, poisonous, sneaky, and tough. So we'll go over those when and if those come up. Now, the next part of the strategy is the actual Mindbug itself. I don't know why I'm showing the front-facing camera. I should show the top-facing camera. So on a turn, when somebody plays a creature, you have the opportunity to take that creature for your own. Each of us have 2 Mindbugs that we're able to play. So you kind of have to be strategic. When do you want to take that Mindbug? Do you not think you're going to have a sneaky card? Therefore, I put a sneaky out. You're going to take that sneaky. Or maybe you're down to 1 hit point. I play one that allows me to heal. You're like, nope, I need to heal more. And you take that from me, and vice versa. But you only have 2 throughout the entire game, so you can only steal or take 2 of your opponent's creatures, basically, for the round. Now, we do start the round with 5 of our 10 cards, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, one thing that's a little bit different with this than normal games is you immediately draw back up to 5 cards before any ability gets activated. So that's a little bit different than most games. Most games, you draw after you've activated all abilities and so forth. Well, I guess Smash Up sometimes you didn't. Smash Up, you activated everything, and then you determined did it win. If it didn't win, okay, that's how you ended your turn, was your draw. Well, in this one, you activate after the draw. I don't know if that's kind of bowing up on me. It's just kind of, it's just, I keep catching it out of the corner of my eye. There's nothing we can do about it. It's because I riffle shuffled, and people don't like it when you riffle shuffle. All right, so I'm going to take a little drink here, and Audrey's going to show you our dice and roll it to see which one of us goes first.
So this is the Extra Life 20-sided die, because we support Children's Miracle Network. And what do you say?
Children's Miracle Network with Extra Life.
With Extra Life.
Yeah. We are also still doing our giveaway. So that is going for 2 more days until November 30th. So if you catch this video before November 30th, every $10 donation gets you an entry. Make a $25 donation, that gets you 2 entries. Make a $50 donation, that gets you 5 entries to win over $500 in board games. We are almost at our $1,000 goal. I know we'll be able to make it by the end of the year. We hope you guys help us make that goal. With that said, I'm going to go with low. So 6 is low. So the way you're supposed to do is you're supposed to draw 2 cards out of this, and whichever is the high or low. But you guys know we always do our first player with our Extra Life dice, so or die, because we have a single die. Would just be there for me. All right. So I have no creature, so of course I'm going to have to play a creature first. So I'm going to go ahead and play my bee bear. So bee bear, and it's kind of cute. They're all cross hybrid type animals. So he's a bee and a bear. He cannot be blocked by creatures with power 6 or less. So that makes it kind of hard for you to block me. Now, do you want to use your Mindbug, or are you going to save your Mindbug?
Cannot be blocked by creatures with power 6 or less.
6 or less. So I guess I could put them this way. You can't really read the cards up top, so I guess we'll put them this way. That way we can battle.
So wait, if I have, for example, 7, it's not 6 or less, but it's not...
It's higher than 6. Basically, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You can't block with this, right? So you would have to play 7 or 8 or higher to block them. I don't know what the highest power is, but that's the way that would work. So it's your choice if you want to use your Mindbug. If you don't want to use your Mindbug, then I will draw for turn. No? Well, hold on. Well, no. Did you want to take this creature for your own with your Mindbug? Or are you going to hold on to your Mindbug?
No, I want it.
All right, so that uses one of your Mindbugs. So that gets discarded.
And that
now this is your creature.
is my creature.
So I draw back up to 5. So now it is your turn.
You can only always have 5, even if
5. That's it.
The one here.
That's just an extra card that you took from me, and I have the same option at some point to be able to take cards from you as well. So you can either play a card, or you can just right now you can attack. Since you took my guy, I can't block it.
Okay. So brave.
Well, he goes on your... Okay, so you're playing a creature instead of attacking. All right. So the Grave Robber is some kind of vulture-looking thing that's eating some kind of gem. He has the tough status. When you play the card, play a card from the opponent's discard pile, which I don't have any. So therefore, that would have given you a free card from my discard pile if I happen to have one. Now the tough status is if a card would be defeated, it's exhausted instead. So basically, tough status is kind of like tough status in Marvel Champions, where you have to hit it twice, basically, to knock it out. So it gets to defend twice. All right. Since you took mine, I'm going to take yours. Right off the bat, both of us using Mindbugs right off the bat. So now we have a battle of the Grave Robber, which was Outwit versus the Bee Bear. All right, and then you draw back up to 5. I'm drinking the concoction that me and Water made me. It is ginger and lemon and water and honey. It's very good.
Lime.
Lime, because we don't have lemon. All right. All right. So I'm going to play.
Wait, this is your turn?
Yeah, because you played.
But you stole
him, but I stole him. But that's not my turn.
That's still my turn.
See.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to play Killer Bee. Killer Bee is Hunter. Which means for a hunter, when you attack with a hunter instead of the opponent, you may choose the enemy creature who's to block it. So I can choose who I want to have you block with the hunter. But on play, which is what I did, the opponent loses a life point. So you lose a life point because I played Killer Bees. And again, unless you want to, it's your choice if you want to use your Mindbug now or if you're going to hold on to them for a while.
What happens if I lose it?
Well, then you can't take. You can't. Yeah, you can't take any more of my. Yep, you can't take any more of my creatures.
And if I lose a life point, I can never.
There's healing. No, there's healing. There's healing cards. I don't know if I personally have a healing card or not.
I have, but so I will lose a life point.
Okay.
What was there?
Yeah, we'll just put that over here. Alright, so I draw back to 5. So now it's your turn. So now you can play or you can attack.
But attacking is something higher than any of these.
Correct. So if you were to attack either one of these two, you would win. My creature would go away because you have higher attack power than mine has defense power.
So if I do Giraffodile.
Giraffodile, which is a giraffe crocodile mix. You can draw a card. Draw your discard pile, which you don't have a discard pile, so that probably isn't what you wanted to do. You probably would have rather attack and kill one of my creatures.
That's what I wanted to do.
No, you don't attack from your hand. Sorry, you attack from here. So you have to say you want him to attack,
so I want him to attack,
and then I can say, oh, I'm going to have XYZ defend. So I'll just have my killer bee defend. My killer bee is weaker, so my killer bee gets defeated. So the whole point is to get rid of all my creatures so you can attack my hit points.
I see. I see now.
Alright, so you did that. You're at 5 cards, so you don't draw another card on this turn because you already have 5 cards. So now it's my turn. Alright, so that's not going to be any good because you are stronger than me. Alright. Problem is, your bear. That bear is stronger than that one too.
But so you don't. I don't understand. Oh, blocked. Okay.
Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and play Tiger Squirrel. Tiger Squirrel is sneaky, meaning the only thing that can defeat Tiger Squirrel is another sneaky. And in one play, I get to defeat a creature with power 7 or more. So, do you want to Mindbug him, or are you going to let me play him?
Are those my only 2 options right now?
So now here's the thing. If you Mindbug him, you get the play effect. You get the on-play effect, because he's not in play yet. I'm going to play him. So basically, when you take him, then you actually play him, not me. But if you don't, then I get the play effect.
An enemy creature with power 7 or more.
Which means when you play him, you're going to defeat him. If I play him, I'm going to defeat him.
I want him.
Okay, so you're going to use your other Mindbug. So then you play him, you defeat him. Alright, and then I draw back up to 5. And that's not good, because that is a sneaky, and there's no way for me to defeat the sneaky.
Creature with power 7
There's... You're going to go ahead and... You pretty much just should attack, because there's no reason not to right now. I have nothing to block. You'll just take a hit point off if you attack.
Any, or we
it doesn't matter. The number doesn't matter. It's just one hit point. Alright, so you attack.
And he goes to the
no, he stays alive. They only die if one of my creatures attack your creature. That's the only way that they can die. Okay. What is Frenzy? Frenzy. The card survives its first attack during a turn. It can attack a second time. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and play my Luchatar. So he's a Luchador Minotaur. Luchatar.
It sounds like something in Pokemon.
No, he's a... Well, yeah, probably. I mean, it's kind of... I think a lot of the stuff's supposed to be very cute and kind of Pokemon-esque. I think I know the creator did a lot with Magic. I don't know if they did anything with, like, other CCGs like Pokemon. So I play Luchatar. You can't take them. There is no on effect right now. So I get to draw the card. So it is your turn.
So if I attack you with one of these, for example,
well,
Chameleon Snipe.
Sneaky. He's sneaky.
Okay, yep. The opponent loses a life point.
So basically, when you attack, I lose a life point.
So how do I do
You have to play him.
Okay.
And then you have to hope he survives a round.
Because I'm playing him, I cannot do both. That's what they said. Okay.
So I don't think I want to. Yeah, I'm not going to actually use my Mindbug. Instead, I'm going to use my. I'm going to play my Snail Hydra. Well, no. No, I'm going to play my Kangasaurus Rex. So Kangasaurus Rex on play. Defeat all enemy creatures with power 4 or less. So both of your sneakies go away. Because my play effect said adios. Yeah, because sneaky, the creature can only be blocked by sneaky creatures. They can be attacked by anybody, but they can only be blocked by sneaky creatures. Alright, so then I draw. So that's my last card. So that's how quick quick you'll go through the deck.
Do I draw? I didn't
if you're at 4, yeah, you should always be at 5. You should always be at 5. So you have a couple cards left. Holy cow. I played a lot of cards compared to you.
Okay, so I lost my one to attack, so I have to.
Well, I
play-
mean, he can attack too, but
Can attack him.
yeah, he could attack him if you didn't want to play a new card. So this is where this strategy part comes in, is you have to decide, do I attack, do I add more defense, like what do I do, right? Alright, so he's gonna attack. Well, no, actually I get to choose my defender.
So okay.
The only time you get to
have
choose it
two.
is if it's Hunter. So I have two. So technically it's your choice if you want to attack. He would get eliminated because I of course would choose my number 9.
So if I decide to attack him,
you would lose. Because mine's 9, yours is 8.
if I decide to attack,
You can't. I get to
you
choose the
block.
defender. The only time that you get to choose the defender is if they have the Hunter keyword. If they have the Hunter keyword, then you get to choose which one you want to have be the defender or the blocker.
So I cannot do that. Can I just do something?
You could just play a card that might have an ability that helps you. So what's this? What's this guy? Sharky Crab Dog Mamapus. He's a Sharky Crab Dog Mamapus. Has Hunter while an enemy creature does. Repeat. Okay, so he has any ability that any of another creature has, as long as mine has it. So basically right now you have Frenzy. He has Frenzy because I have Frenzy. So Frenzy basically allows you, if you defeat, if the card survives its first attack, then it can attack a second time, is what happens. Alright, so you draw back up to 5. Okay, so with that being the case, I'm going to go ahead and attack with my Luchator. And you have to pick who you want to defend. It really doesn't matter. He would be defeated. Because he has Frenzy, I get to attack again, which means that he gets defeated. Alright, that was my turn.
Your turn?
Yeah, my turn was to attack.
That was your turn. Okay.
Yep, that was my turn.
Something that has a high number and
You have anything with an on-play effect?
I have top on top. No.
Or if you have something with Hunter, because remember, if you have something with Hunter, you can choose what you want, what I have to use to block.
If I play this Hunter,
Well, you just play him. So you put him into play. So Hunter, play a card from your discard pile. So now you get to play a card from your discard pile.
right now.
Right now. Yep. Well, look at the abilities. Make sure there isn't one that's got a better ability. Like that tiger.
Sneaky. I just don't know what all of the things
Sneaky.
mean.
Well, it's not the sneaky that you want to worry about. With that one, it's the on-play ability.
Defeat an enemy creature with power 7 or more.
Alright. So then you go ahead and defeated him. Because I didn't mind bug him. Alright. And then draw back to 5. Alright, so I'm going to play my Snail Hydra. And I can't draw anymore because I am out of cards.
You have really high people.
That's where the Mindbugs come in, I guess, to some degree.
My highest... Okay, wait. With Sneaky, I defeat an enemy creature with power 7 or more.
And I can only block with a Sneaky. But I don't have...
Okay.
I would have to have somebody with Sneaky to block. Since I can't block, then you basically... You attack me directly because I can't block.
So I attack
You
him.
can't attack him.
Attack him?
Can't attack him because I can't block with them because they don't have Sneaky. So you can attack and it would actually go directly to my
but
hit.
can I thought I always had to do this first. And since it says...
You do.
with power
You normally
7
do.
or more.
You normally do, but Sneaky. This creature can only be blocked by Sneaky creatures. So I can only block him with a creature that has Sneaky. I have no creatures that have Sneaky, so I can't block. So that means it's going to go
I
directly
thought that
to me.
because you can't block, then it can just kill
No.
it.
No, you have to, it hits me instead because I'm not blocking. You either block to stop it from hitting you, or it hits you. That's your two options with attacking damage. So you basically hit me. Right? Back at 5. Okay.
Oh.
Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and attack with my Luchator. He gets Frenzy, it gets rid of that, and because he defeated and didn't get defeated himself, it gets rid of that. Okay, back to you.
Pero I mean, I play this and you're going to kill it because it is 8.
Well, attack.
Says
The opponent discards a card. If you can attack, yeah.
So I cannot attack. So, so nothing happens. You die.
Basically. So yeah, so I attack with Luchator, which gets rid of him. And then because I survived, I get to attack again. Luchator's strong. I like that Frenzy. Holy cow.
No, but you got really strong ones.
I don't know. It's random. I don't know how I got all the 9s.
I mean, everything I'm gonna play is going to be killed.
Well, you have look at your effects. None of your effects would do anything to me right now.
Frenzy. Frenzy. Is this the
when it's defeated?
The...
Correct. That blows up and kills me. And it says defeat a creature. You get to choose what creature you defeat. So that would be kind of what you want to do.
If it survives.
If it survives.
But it is not going to.
Good point. Because, yeah, I do the same thing. I take Luchator.
Right, of course.
Well, but the thing is, if I do Luchator, yes, you would kill him, but then he would immediately be able to kill him.
Because
which means I can't attack a second time. So the question is, do I want to do that or I mean, you get to choose who gets defeated. So it really doesn't matter which one I attack with because you get to choose who gets defeated. So the question is, do I Mindbug that? Well, I mean, technically, yeah. I can Mindbug that, which becomes mine, which means then I attack you for your last hit point. That's it. It's very quick. It is very, very quick. I mean, there's tons of more cards. Like, this has tough and poison.
I had one, but it was 2.
There's another one. There's 2 of I think each, because there's that explosive toad. Yeah, there's the werewolf. So there's a lot of duplicates, mermaid, frenzy. I mean, I think every game you play is going to be completely different from the last. And the way your strategy, that is just crazy. That he's a 9 and he gets basically attacked twice every turn.
Ooh.
But yeah. All right, so there are the wonderful cards. We'll go ahead and flip back over to the top. So there we go, guys. That is Mindbug. Like I said, Mindbug currently is up on Kickstarter. It's a simple little card game with lots and lots of strategy. The art is beautiful. The art is great. That's why I reached out to the creator when they asked for people to review this and preview this for them. Of course, you know, we don't do previews. We do first impressions. I think this game, from a first impression standpoint, I think this game has a lot to build off of. Like, down there was yeah, you could have healed. Oh, amor. You didn't even see that.
No.
So either you didn't even see it. She had the, what are they called? Oxyquatl? Oxalotl? Oxalotl. Oxalotl? I don't know. They're cute little things. We want to get you one of those shirts, the little cute shirts with the Oxalotl, and it says Oxalot or something. But yeah, she had the heal card. Yeah, you wanted to play that because that would have given you 2 life points. You would have been almost back to full hit points with this particular card. But yeah, the art's very beautiful. A lot of strategy, a lot of different ways to play. Knowing when to play those Mindbugs is very important because, like I said, right there at the end, you'd use up all your Mindbugs, and I had some level 9 characters that I was able to bring out. The different effects are great. Now there is also an expansion that's available on the Kickstarter. I don't know if it's going to be available afterwards. The expansion is just going to, again, add more cards and more variety to the game. I know that they have plans to keep going with this game. Everywhere that I see, people are giving it great reviews. I think it's got an 8.0 on Board Game Geek right now for reviews. Anything you want to say?
I would really like to play it again.
Really like to play it again.
Yeah. I like it, but
see,
I mean, it was my first time, and I'm not that good with card games, you know. But I think if I played again, I would do much better.
And there's not a lot of text either.
No,
so there's not a lot of.
Very simple.
It's just understanding what each card does, and it's weird that you can only do one thing or the other. You can only play a card, or you can attack. You don't do both. And then some of the cards have one play effect, some have one defeat effect. So it's very, very strategy oriented and kind of planning out your moves. So you kind of have to go in, read each one of your cards, and be like, all right,
that is true.
Because like I had one. Oh, it was this one. I thought this was an on play, and I was going to play it when you had more guys than me, which it says if you control fewer creatures than your opponent, defeat a creature. But that was on an attack. So I thought, oh, I could play that and accomplish that, and I couldn't. I had to wait till another turn to be able to attack. And by that point, my star of the show, my Luchatar, was already just tearing Outwit up, unfortunately. There was no coming back for that. There you go, guys. Again, that is Mindbug. If you want to see more Kickstarter gameplays and previews, make sure you hit that subscribe and bell notification. If you want to back this game, of course, we have a link down below in the show notes. Click on that link. I believe the Kickstarter's up for a few more days. I don't know if it's 10, 14 days. But of course, it is currently active. So, of course, if you watch this video now, you can go and back that. But I guess that's it. Until next time, and when I get my voice back. Peace.